Yeah, no, but it's beautiful here. It's beautiful Melbourne, beautiful here. We're actually going to be here for a little while. We're extending our vacation, and then I'm off to Fiji. But yeah, when we landed in the airplane, we went from the airplane to the baggage claim. We got into the shuttle, and the first thing Spencer said, having taken in that much of Australia, was, "Hot Canada."
in a good way, just to be clear, in a good way.
And I think there might have been a little pejorative, like, I think it was just at that point, it was like, okay, it's hot.
Also, yeah, I mean, we've flown over and landed in much drier areas, but that area specifically was very green, very hilly, very much like Canada in the summer. It was great. Also, the architecture to me is very reminiscent of Canada in that it's just very... interesting and I don't know. You know, all the buildings look the fucking same in LA.
But this is only the second country you've ever visited outside of the States. So if you went to Thailand, you just go Asian Canada.
It's like... No, if I go to Thailand, I'm like, it's like hot Australia. It's just, and then I'll go to China and I'll be like, it's like big Thailand. It's like cold, Russia is like cold China. That's all. It's just the last place I've been to.
There are 250 languages spoken here, which I'm sure is the case for any city above a certain, level of population. There's like 5 million people living here. 250 languages. Come on, some of those are fake. 200? Are there even 200? That's like there's some fucking like Star Wars.
India's got like 49 of them, don't they?
Yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah, you get into these ancient countries, and they have like 25,000 languages. Yeah, you're right. You're right. People are weird. I get into town, I open up the first paragraph of Wikipedia, and I buy a hat, and I'm gold. You guys are very supportive. You should be booing by now for sure. God knows, in Brisbane, a bowling ball would have been shot at me. But, I told them in Melbourne, I'll tell you, if you ever see me announce a game of audience sound effects, I'm in Brisbane. Like it was not, again, it's not their fault. Like it was my fault. Like the energy I put into the room, and they were just wonderful people. But I was just
Well, you obsessed about their language for a long time.
I did, and I was doing the whole accent thing. Oh, la-di-da, Dan's gonna do the fucking accent humor. To me, it wasn't like punching down. I was trying to learn, because your accent is very, very difficult from a dialectic standpoint. It's hard to imitate. But I came up with the phrase that
Let's chart your progress and see if you're getting better.
The phrase that I've landed on, and it's, again, I know this isn't how you talk. This is the sentence that I say. And
my note going into this is, Dan, it's a little too tense.
Yeah, because I'm thinking too hard about each word. But if I don't think about each word, I'll just sound like a chimney sweep. If an American tries to do Australian, it's just like he's going to go right into Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins. But there's nuance to it. It's a playful, wonderful dialect. So I've been trying to learn it because I want to be able to do it. So I arrived at this phrase. Okay. I like that hat, mate. Don't encourage me.
I think they're just applauding the payoff. They're not saying, "Oh, he's reading." I by Jove, I think he's got it.
No one in Australia is ever that upset about anything. Least of all a guy who likes that hat, mate. But it's just me trying to. I'm like each word. I'm like, "I like that hat, mate."
So angry.
He's not angry, though.
You're passing a stone.
Well, remember the guy in the Energizer commercials? Oi, Jackie, what was his name?
Jocko.
I'm dating myself. Jacko. All right.